this job because I heard it from my school for summer opportunities, and I decided, since based on my experience with the primary school, I thought it'd be pretty cool to do the real thing in the real world, working with like different students than I worked with at the primary school, because I worked with like little kids, like way younger, like preschool to kinder. But then I got to work with like higher grades and collaborate with kids that weren't in my grade, like in my class, and just like work with like with a whole different. It was like a whole different experience, and I thought it was like really cool to try it out. Try something new. I decided to work here because it was closest to my home, and like how if I find like another job, it's very far away from my house, and like I feel like this was a great opportunity from proximity to. So yeah, also because I wanted to work with kids and I like kids. It was very fun. I enjoyed it, yeah. My favorite memory. I really like the water balloons. The water balloon event was so fun. I also really like crew camp. I I love everyone that I worked with. They were so nice. I want to do it again. I can't wait. A typical day would be in the morning, we would lay out some activities and wait for all the students to get here. Then we go to the classrooms. But before we go to the classrooms, I remember one day we went to karaoke. That was very fun. And then, okay, we go to the classroom, we work with the kids, we do some activities, some collaborating activities, which was very fun with the kids, like building marshmallow structures or painting some shells. I really like painting the shells, working with kids. And we'd go like on some lunch break and do other activities after that. And then end of the day, we wait for the kids to get picked up. Yeah, very fun. So basically, during free time, I worked with 3 students, and we decided to draw stuff on a whiteboard in the classroom. And we would draw, like, I would tell these kids, like, oh, draw something funny. And then we'd come up with, like, funny little names for the little characters that they would draw on the whiteboard. It was so fun. Some skills I developed at camp are definitely collaborating skills, like working with, like, different people, different, like, age groups. Yeah, that is something very, like, useful. But overall, I feel like it's not as okay. I've been to I've seen other summer schools, but I feel like this job is just so much more fun based on what I've seen. I'm not saying that other schools aren't fun, but just this specific school, I just love my students so much. I don't know what I would do without my students. I'm sorry, but okay. If I worked with other kids, yes, but my kids, they're not the same as the other kids. Sorry, but yeah. Okay, so staff training. Basically, for like crew camp, we do the fun activities that the kids would do over in the summer camp, the actual summer camp. And based on what I learned from those activities that we did, I really collaborating, definitely teamwork, and also maybe communicating skills for sure. That is something that we learned to do, and like working with different people. Some fun activities that I really liked doing was a friendship bracelets, because I was like so touched when some random person that I didn't know gave me a bracelet, and I felt like I could connect with the person that gave me a bracelet, like someone that I didn't know. just like imagine someone just giving you a bracelet and you didn't know them, but you felt touched by the time and effort that they put on making you a friendship bracelet. And like just the thought that they put in giving you something like that, and you don't know this person, it's like you feel like you can connect with this person and they're open to getting to know you. That is something that I liked. Was considering working at camp, okay, definitely take the offer. Definitely. 100%. From someone who's done this for once, like one time, I would do this again. And trust me, if you think you're like doubting camp, like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna have fun, or I don't know if I'm like gonna get to enjoy or get to know people because I'm a little antisocial, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everyone here is friendly. And you'll like everyone is just so nice. Even if you think that they're not nice, trust me, they're really nice. They're willing to get to know you. We're like open-minded. We are very inclusive. We're like a family. Keep that in mind. We're like a family. And if you're not gonna have that mental positivity, please make sure you bring that every single day. And also, reflect that energy to your students. We want everyone to have fun. The big key word here is fun and family. They both start with the NAF. Okay? Keep that in mind. Fun and family. So if you're not going to bring it to the table, make sure you share some. Okay? We don't want you keeping that energy to yourself. Okay? Share that energy. Impact that I make working here. I feel like just, bringing my positivity to the table, sharing my energy, because I feel like when you are like at school, it's kind of boring. You don't really get to like express yourself as much when you're working with kids and new people. Because when I was in school, I felt like I was just closed-minded. I only cared about, getting my work done, going to my classes, not socializing as much. But here at crew camp, you're like, hey, like, hi, nice to meet you. I don't know you, but I guess we could be friends. Here, have my number, and we can talk. And you just get to make new friends, meet new people. It's so fun. I'm just happy I met all these amazing people, and I got to work with these amazing people that I just wish I knew them before. I don't take that for granted. I think his name was Mateo. All right, no, was it Mateo? I can't remember his name. But basically, I remember the first day he was like crying because he wanted to go home. But then eventually he kind of like came out of his shell, and he began to like, get to know the teachers, because he was kind of like scared and he was attached to one teacher. But eventually he opened up and got along with the other students. I was like so proud to see him, get out of his shell, get and like open up to meet new people, which was probably hard for him, honestly, because he was just very shy and scared. But I'm just glad he opened up, and like I'm sure he like when he comes back to camp next year, he's gonna realize like, okay, last year wasn't so bad. I hope this year is gonna be great. So I really hope that he has fun next year. We want to make camp great again. Okay. We help campers build friendships by besides like the activities that were assigned. We would also do extracurricular activities where we would meet up like in a circle and talk about each other. Like kind of like how with the 3 campers that I worked with, we would draw on the whiteboard. That's how we would like open up to like so like they're not restricted to this mindset, because like other summer schools, they only care about education. They're like, okay, 2 + 1 is 3. But over here, it's more like, oh, we have like a free mind to explore our creativeness and to develop relationships, which is like very important, because without these relationships, you're just gonna have a student who's more closed-minded. Yeah, sure, like education is important, But really, in the real life, what counts is socializing and getting help, because socializing improves in school. Like, for example, I remember when I was a student, even as of now, I'm scared to talk to my teachers. But I feel like, whenever I work with someone else, learning how to collaborate and do teamwork activities, I begin to open up and realize, okay, I can ask these people for help, because I feel comfortable. First impression matters, because if you have an angry and stingy face, you're going to be scared. Like, I was scared of my teachers. I was like, I don't think I can ask them for help because they look really scary. No. But then eventually I opened up to my teachers, because once I got to know them throughout the year, I was like, they're actually nice. I feel like that's what the students are looking for at crew camp. Yeah, it's very important. First impression matters. The most fun part about camp? Okay. Okay, the activities are fun, but also I really like the other activities, like the what was it called? The carnival at the end, like the very end. Oh, that was so much fun, where the kids had threw water balloons at each other, even at the staff. So fun. I just like that. It's really fun.